Okay, so if you've got a mat, step on your mat. Yeah, you just want to take the feet just underneath your hips. Now, try and pull up from the shins, the kneecaps, the fronts of your thighs, and then turn out from the tops of the thighs. Yeah, so you're not pressing the hips forward, you're just feeling lifted through the body. And take a breath in and roll the shoulders down and back. So you're just going to take your hands behind your head, lace your hands behind your head. I will move forward and slide so you can see. Breathe in. And it's just your head that's moving. And lift. So you exhale, come forward, just stretch your neck. Pull the abs in as you stretch your neck. Exhale. And breathe in. Right, 2 more. Pull the abs in, shoulders down. And lift. 1 more. And in, so you're releasing your neck. Okay, so you're going to bend your knees, go a little bit further, over, and lift. Always exhale as you come over, release the neck at the bottom. Right, 2 more, a bit lower, come all the way over, and lift. Last one, over, and lift. Right, take your left hand up and over to stretch your side. Keep this right shoulder down. And change and lift. So try and draw the fingertips down the side of your thigh. Pull it down. 4, 3, 2. Right, shoulders rolls, shoulder circles. Right, now bend the knees, make the arms a little bit wider. Pull the abs in all the time, yeah? Protect your back. 2 and 1. Okay, so you're going to come forward, clasp your hands, bend your knees, breathe in, roll the shoulders, drop your head, breathe out to open up the spine. So you release the head, pull the shoulders down and back, but pull the fingertips away from you. Now curve your spine as much as you can, so pulling the belly button to your spine to release your back, and roll down to your knees, roll up. Okay, go 1 more time, and exhale. Okay, stay here, and now rotate your right shoulder to your side. So as you're looking underneath your arms, come center, rotate left shoulder, still lifting out of your hips. So this is stretching the lower back, so curving the spine. Exhale to look underneath the armpit, and flat. Last one. And flat. Now open the arms where you are. Breathe, come down, and open, and again, and release the back. 1 more, release back. Bend your knees. Now, take your right arm all the way down the left side of your thigh. Keep this left shoulder down. Come as far as you can. Drop down, roll up. Right, we're going to go the other side. Straighten legs. And bend, slide that down, slide it down, go laterally to your side, stretching the side, and go all the way down, roll up. Okay, so we're going to go a little bit faster. So you bend, slide, roll, and up, other way. Bend, slide, roll. 1 more, right, left. Bend, slide, roll. My favorite thing coming up. Bend, slide, roll, bend, slide, roll. Release and up. Just roll down from the top of your neck, bend your knees. Chest, lie your chest on your thighs. Release your head, the knees are bent, knees are over your toes. Lace your lower hands to your lower back. Now, release your neck. Scoop the stomach in, breathe in through your nose. Keep the chest on the thighs. Now just lift your hands. Lift your hands. So this is mobilizing the shoulders. Yeah? Release the neck and you will get the shoulders over even more. Pull the abs in. Exhale as you just feel that amazing stretch in your shoulders. Okay, now make sure that the elbows are bent and just roll the shoulders forward. So you're going to roll the shoulders right and left so they touch your kneecaps, knees over toes. Pull abs in. Yeah, just mobilizing those shoulders. Make sure the elbows are soft. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Come to center, release your head, right? Now, you have options here. Take a breath in and try and pull the shoulders down even further. Please don't release them unless your hands are at your lower back. If you want more, straighten your knees, straighten your thighs. Breathe in and exhale, come further. Breathe in to release the knees. Exhale to stretch further. So you're stretching your hamstrings and the shoulder joints. Bend your knees where you are. Take your hands back down to your lower back before you unclasp your hands so you didn't injure your shoulders. Take the hands to your shins. Right, shin stretch, 2 options. Straighten your elbows, straighten your knees, flatten your back, flatten your back. Now stick your bum up to the ceiling so you enhance that stretch in your hamstrings. The weight is on your balls of the feet. If you want more, yeah, take the hands above your head and pull the shoulders down the back and pull the fingertips away from you. Breathe. Hands to floor and walk into your down dog. Making sure that the feet are hip width apart, your hands are hip width apart. Now lift your bottom up to your ceiling. Press the chest down to your shins and really feel a stretch in the backs of the legs. Now lift your coccyx to your ceiling, so you're tipping your pelvis high. You are going to take your back leg. Yeah, so your back leg or your right leg comes up into your 3-leg dog. Now, the same arm, the same shoulder may have skewed off, yeah? Breathe in and get the shoulders again, distribute the weight evenly between the 2 hands and press down. So the chest is pressing towards that shin. You're trying to get that bottom leg straight. Now, bend your top knee, bend your top knee. Breathe in and then open up that hip. You're stretching the hip flexor. Okay, next thing, you're going to swing this knee down and it's going to come in between your hands. Swing it down in between the hands and then slide this other leg back. Flex your front foot. Yeah, heel is in towards your hip. Get the hip down. If that's too much, bend the back knee. If you want more, press that hip down and push the floor away. Yeah, push the floor away. So you're now stretching in the other side of your hip flexor, lifting the body off your hips. Now walk forward into your forward fold. Again, at any time you can bend your back knee. So now you feel a stretch in that front outside hip flexor. Keep the abdominals lifted, don't let them drop, and make sure if you've got a straight leg, that toe is directly behind your hip. Okay, so you can come into your mermaid. So if you wish to have more, push the hands underneath the shoulders, push up and lift that back leg. Okay, if that's enough and you can feel it in your quadricep and your hip, that's fine. If you want more, take hold of the inside of that foot. If you want more, rotate the shoulders to your side. If you want more, there's always more, squeeze the heel in towards your butt cheeks. If you want more, take the toe into your elbow joint. If you want more, this is the final thing, take the hand up and then try and clasp your hands. Okay, and breathe into it. Breathe. We're going to come forward into a spinal twist. Release. Release that leg. Okay? Hand. Same hand as back leg comes onto the floor. And you lift your pelvis up. Now lift the pelvis up so you're not putting any pressure on that knee. You can stay here. Yeah, you can stay here. If you want more, take the arm up. If you want more, push up in those hips and take a back bend. Yeah, in your spinal twist, so you're feeling a really beautiful stretch throughout the body. Make sure you're not locking that back elbow and the shoulders are down and your abs are pulled in. Right, if you want more in that position, take your leg in, hold the toe, the front of the toe, and then you can come back with that leg into your bent leg position. Lifting the thigh, or you can stay here in your side bend. 4, 3, right, this leg that's in the air or on the floor, bring it forwards, face me, come into a lunge, slide it forward. Reset your back leg so your foot is not flexed. It's underneath you. Your knee is into your armpit. Your back leg is bent and your hips are facing the floor. Now push through the floor so the shoulders are down. Yeah, and this knee isn't flaring out. So you feel a beautiful stretch in that back leg. Right, we're going to go for your psoas joint. So climb onto that front thigh. Both hands are on your mid-thigh, and then you're taking your body weight back onto that shin, which is why you don't want that foot flexed at the back. Body weight all the way back on that shin. Now, scoop your pelvis underneath you. Tip that pelvis underneath you so you can feel a stretch really deeply in that psoas joint. Really squeeze. Now, release the arms. This arm is going to go to the floor. This arm comes up, but you still scoop your pelvis underneath you and side stretch. Shoulders down. Still squeezing the butt cheeks underneath you so you can feel that great stretch in the back leg. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, now come down. Hands either side of your foot. Hook that back leg underneath you and now press down into your long lunge. Lift through the chest. Push that back knee away. Try and get that back knee straight. Yeah, this front knee is into your armpit. Okay, same arm as that leg. Take it forwards. Take it inside. So you've got both hands are inside that leg. Put your back heel on the floor. Now, press your weight on the outside of that leg so there's no pressure in your knee, yeah? So lift up the arch on that left leg. If you just want to stay here, that's fine. If you want more, hold your ankle and then rotate your body to the front, yeah? And take a breath in and press the hips to the floor. Yeah, watch the lower back, keep the abs in. Take the arm up. Stretch it over. Keep that back foot on the floor. Okay, if you want more, take this hand, hook it underneath, hold your thigh, pressed in the hips, and then just use the pressure of that arm to open up your eye gaze to your ceiling. And breathe into it, stretch in the back. And release everything. Take the hand up and over. Lift your heel and rotate back. Okay, this is up to you. Yeah, you can come into your splits from this position. If you would like to put your back knee down and come into your runner's lunge here. If you want to try half splits, take that back leg and bend it. Get the hip round, straighten your front leg, or you're in your full splits. Rotate your body, lift your hips, breathe in, exhale, and reach. Reach, reach over that leg. If you want to try your splits, just keep trying to maneuver that leg behind you, yeah? And lifting the hips. 4 and 3 and 2. Push yourselves up. Face your front knees together. Take the knees straight out in front of you and lift your body off your hips. Fold forward, breathe, exhale, exhale. Trying to keep the backs of the knees on the floor. Put your hands now on the floor wherever you can get them. Breathe in and exhale, release your neck. Try and walk the hands further past your feet. If it's here, that's fine. It doesn't matter, yeah? So you're just trying to walk the hands further and further past your feet. Now, shuffle your bottom back. Take a breath in and then really push your backs of knees to the floor, yeah? And you'll feel the fronts of your legs will really start working. Exhale and release the knees. Release your back. If you need to come up a little bit, that's fine. Breathe in through the nose. We're going to go again. And exhale, press, press, press. Right, I'm going to go diagonally on so you don't get a ridiculous view. Right, knees are coming up, knees are open, heels are off your floor, right? Your hands are behind you and your shoulders are down. It is entirely up to you. If you feel an opening in the hips there, that is absolutely fine. Shoulders are down. If you want more, you can lift your hips off the floor. Lift your hips off the floor, yeah, and push the hips open. Make sure you've got your heels off the floor because you don't want to break your ankle line. Breathe in and press up. And bottom down. Twist over. And come into your down dog again, pressing your down dog. Right, so we're going to go on the other side. So you want to make sure we are facing the other side now. So your other leg. Left leg comes up. Now breathe in and square the shoulders off to your floor. Your leg is straight at the front. Breathe in. Now press the chest down towards your thighs. Try not to pinch into that hip. Flexibility, yeah, that's what you're here for. It doesn't matter if you can't get it high. Technique is more important to pressing the chest down to that shin. Now bend your top knee, lift the thigh, and think opening from the hips, yeah? If your shoulder has started to open, take a breath in and square the shoulders off towards the mat. Really press down. Now you're going to take that top knee and it's going to slide in to the middle of your hands to take whichever position you fancy. Straight leg, bent leg. Flex this front foot so you protect your ankle. Hip down towards your heel. Now push the floor away. Yeah, so now squeeze the glutes forward and push that floor away so you're feeling a really deep stretch in the back hip flexor. Ideally, this toe is in line with your heel, in line with your hip. Shoulders down and walk it forward into your fold forward. Release, relax, relax, relax. So the stretch now becomes different. It changes thighs, it changes from the inside of your left to outside of your right. Keep the abs lifted. Again, this is where you've got about 6 different options. Hands underneath shoulders to push you up. If you want to keep the back knee bent and take that stretch, you can still hold the back leg. Yeah, just make sure there's no pressure on the knees. If you want more, lift that back knee, back foot. If you want more, hold the inside of that foot. Yeah? If you're in that position and you choose to stay there, keep trying to squeeze that heel in towards your butt cheek, but rotating your body to your side. Again, if you want more, I need a bit of help on this side because of my bangle, not because I'm not flexible. What? Okay, the key is to get the toe in towards your elbow joint, and you can try for your mermaid position and just hook those fingertips behind you. Breathe in. Okay, take it down. This hand comes here. Release this leg. Come into your spinal twist. So lifting hips off floor, pushing hips forward, arm is out, you're staying there. This arm is not locking. Yeah, so you're pushing the hips forward, and if you want more, come back. Make sure that elbow is nice and soft. Push your hips forward so you're feeling a big stretch in the hip flexor as well as that underneath leg. So we're staying here. Or take that leg off the floor, hug it in a contraction, hold the ankle, and press that leg away. You need a bit of balance as well. Lifting hips. Okay, this leg, if it's on the floor, it's coming in front of you. Same thing if it's up here. Take it in front of you, reset in front, flip that other leg behind you and make sure you're not on that ball joint. Breathe in and press the hips to your floor, push the floor away. Knee into armpit, yeah? Back leg, relaxed toe, press, squeeze. Okay, so we're climbing up onto that psoas stretch. Yeah, psoas doesn't get much stretching. So hands on mid-thigh, pull all the way back. So the weight is on your back shin. Please don't have it on your knee. Hands on mid-thigh. Now, breathe in and then scoop that pelvis underneath you. Lift in the chest, squeeze the glutes. So you're feeling that whole psoas region. Breathe and squeeze. Front arm, so same arm as leg, down. Now we're taking that stretch over. Make sure your hips are nice and square. Yeah, nice and square. Squeeze the glutes underneath you. Watch that knee. Yes, keep squeezing the glutes underneath you. Right, come down and come into your long lunge. Take that back knee off the floor. Give that knee a bit of a rest. You're stretching down and press, lift. So I'm going to go side on. So that back heel comes to the floor. Press the weight on the outside of that back foot. Lifting the arch. Take your same arm as your leg. Take it inside. And then open up to your front. If you just want to have your hand on your hip, that's absolutely fine. If you need to come up and hold your ankle, that's fine. What you're going to try and do is drop the hips. Yeah, so you're feeling an opening in the hips and a stretch on the inside thigh. If you want more, you can take that stretch up and over, nice long line. If you'd rather, come over and have your hand on the thigh and then opening up the shoulder. Squeeze your glutes, keep your abs lifted and feel that beautiful stretch. Keep the hips nice and low. Right, ready to come into your splits, half, absolutely fine. Release the arm if it's up there. Lift your back heel first, yeah, sort the knee alignment out. Yeah, here, come down into your splits if you're familiar with doing it. Or bend your back leg, release your toe, and you can come into your runner's lunge if you feel more comfortable doing that to stretch that hamstring. Or if you'd like to try a half split, bend the back knee, get the hips open. So it's not like, obviously it's not like your mermaid position. Get the hips forward. Make sure the knee alignment. Yeah, your knee and your toe are facing the ceiling. Or you can try to maneuver yourself. You're going to have one side that's better than the other. We all have. Okay, breathe in and exhale and lie yourself as much as you can down to that leg. Keep using your breath to help you, breathing in and exhaling. Push yourselves up. Now release your back leg. Okay, so you're going to be lying down now, so you may not be able to see me, so I'm hoping that my instructions will be good enough for you to be able to follow them, so you're not going to strain your leg. Take your hands behind your thighs, roll down. Take your knees in and just massage your lower back. Yeah, release the lower back. Take it one way and the other. Feel the spine on the floor. Reset so you're nice and central and put the feet on your floor. Yeah, lift your heels, put your hands on your hips to keep the hips down. Right, so we're just going to work the hips, moving the knees from side to side, your hands on your hips to try and keep your hips stable and your shoulders on the floor. So take your knees to the back of your room, side to side, to your left or your right, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so trying to keep your hips and your shoulders on the floor. Yes, just working the hips, releasing the hips, also releasing the lower back. 4 and 3 and 2. Right, hold it one side, open your arms and look away from your legs. Look away from your legs. Reach the fingertips away from you. And change sides, so just rotate, trying to keep that hip on the floor. Breathe in and look away from the legs. Hug the knees in. Take one knee and the other up to your chest. Release your neck. Okay, flex your feet. So toes towards your shins. Extend your feet. Your knees are still bent and you're going to try and hold your toes. If you have to get your head off the floor to hold your toes, that's fine, but please put your head back down again so you're not going to strain your neck. Right, so you're holding the toes or the ball joints. Okay, you are just going to try and straighten your legs. So breathe in through the nose and just try and push the knees away from you. You're just stretching the backs of those legs. Breathe in to bend the knees and exhale to push the heels away. Right, so ideally the heels are going to be going over to the other side of your room, or they are going to the ceiling. You've got your heels flexed, which is going to give you a much more intense position. Bend and flex. Right, now drop one leg, doesn't matter which, drop one leg, keep the other leg up, hold one hand behind the shin, one behind the thigh, extend the other leg on the floor, hold it there, or extend the leg and lift in the chest. Pull your leg towards you, cradle your leg towards you. 4, 3, 2, hug the knees in, head comes down, open your legs to your side. Yeah? If you want more, push the hands down into the thighs, not your knees. If you want less, give them a bit of help. If you want more, flex your toes, hold the toes. If you need to bring the upper body up, and then try pulling the toes down towards the floor. Abs in, shoulders down, pressing knees away. 4, 3, 2, release, hands come down, outside thighs, take it back up, bend your knees, take the other leg, stretch it, flex it, hold it, hips down, extend the other leg onto the floor if you want to, breathe in, lift your body, lift your torso, hug your leg in and hold it in to try and stretch, flex that heel, flex your heel, roll down, bend knees, lift torso, lift hips off floor, roll up, face your front, take your legs to your side, press the hips back and knees back, hands on inside thighs, release your legs. If you can release your legs, great. If not, press the hips apart with those forearms and release legs. Trying to get the knees on the floor, backs of knees on floor. Left arm lifts, side bend, hand either onto here or you drape it over. Take a breath in, look underneath the shoulder. And lift, come to center, slide the arms forward as you push your hips back. Yeah, if you can get your forearms on the floor, great. If they're just going to stay there with the fingertips on the floor, not a problem. Just make sure you're not rolling in the knees, squeeze open and push forward. Yeah, if you want to come further forward, come further forward. If you want to test your strength, take the arms forward and try and keep the upper body off the floor. Roll up, other side, lift and extend. Underneath hand can be either here or it can be lift and come forward, arms forward or side or off your floor. Entirely up to you. Making sure you've got proper knee alignment. Right, rolling up. Take your feet underneath you, hip width apart. Breathe in and out. Exhale, release your head, release your neck. Press the heels down to the floor. Hold it halfway there. Hug your arms behind you. Holding the forearms, release your head. Breathe in. Now, try to straighten your legs if you can and exhale. Release your head, bend your knees. Breathe in. And one more, exhale. Now, really release your arms and really slowly roll up. One more thing. Okay, we're rolling up. We're taking your right leg. Your right leg is coming into the ankle, the calf or knee. You're holding the outside of that thigh and you're going to take the other arm back and you're going to look away. Yeah, your foot can be on the floor. It can be on the calf, it can be on your knee. Right, now you're going to try to extend that leg and hold your toe. If you need to come to a chair and have a bit more support, stretching, and then try and rotate your torso away from your leg. Hold it there. 4, 3, 2, other side. Bend the knee before you put it down. Yeah, if you need support, grab a chair. Ankle, calf or knee. Right hand, left hip. Rotate in the back. Take the foot up if you can. Extend the rotation. Hold the toes. Pull the abs in for strength and stretch. That heel away. Back arm away. Rotating. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together. Whoop. Feet together. Take a big breath in. Breath in. Lace your fingertips above you. Yeah. Squeeze the glutes. Roll the shoulders down. Then lace the arms behind you and pull them down to the lower back. Squeeze your glutes. Don't look up to your ceiling. Just look up to the corner of your room. 4, 3, 2. Last thing. Take your legs wide. Take your hands down. Release them to the floor. Hold your forearms so your feet are wider than your hips. Hold your forearms and pull. Pull the elbows towards the floor so you're feeling a really good stretch in the back. Breathe in and try and straighten your knees and then flatten the back off as you exhale. Breathe in to bend your knees. Okay, next thing, if you want to try opening up the arms and coming to a flat back and stretching here. So the back is flat, your knees are straight. 4, 3, 2. Bend the knees. Last thing. Lower back. Roll. Head down. Roll up slowly. Arms come up. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much.